Truth isn't trendy, it's eternal, positioning Israel doctrine as timeless and unshakable. I don't follow the crowd, I follow the covenant. Separates the movement from popular culture. The streets talk, I correct them. Asserts authority and credibility in debates. Israel doctrine, where facts cut deeper than feelings. Appeals to logic over emotion. If it's not scripture, it's just opinion. Keeps focus on the Bible as the foundation. I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to be right. Bold, confident tone that builds respect. This isn't religion, this is restoration. Shifts the brand from dogma to revival of truth.
Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. And today's show podcast title is The Dirty Sector, Origins, Story Nobody Want You to Know. But they claiming they want you to know. I'm the origin of the dirty section. It was second yesterday by someone that's been around almost as long as me. But I want to just talk about some things because I just came from the graveyards. I've been busy dealing with my loved ones, deceased ground. So while I was in the graveyard, I got a phone call. So I called the phone back. And it was stating that they was live and they was doing this and doing that and everything. So let me show y'all what started the whole sector and everything. Because Acts started the sector. My Acts started the sector. By doing this and pinning that thumbnail, pinning it into the room. Come on in the room. Y'all ever seen what 5 and 6 and different people be in there? This is me. I've always been in the room with more people than me, talking more crazier than me and doing all that, but they never scratch the surface of what we talking about because they be afraid. And I'm just here to state that the link is in the side chat. And to the people that made that show, I was busy. You call yourself calling me and alerting me and stuff and everything. You should have waited till you got me. You do bad business. That's why we don't deal with each other now. But if you want to come over here and talk, you're welcome to come over. The link in the chat. I taught you how to do it. You don't come and do it to me. I keep telling you, you can't be me. And who I'm talking to is the YouTube Street Queen, because I created the YouTube Street Queen, gave it to her, and she been out here trying to perpetrate like she's the king. No, she's the queen. She was under me. She didn't want to be under me. She want to start her own empire and stuff. Do what you want to do. I ask one thing of you. Stop using the things I gave you to promote yourself. Stop using my stuff, because the fact that I created it, meaning I do have the original creatings of it to be like, that's mine, and she using my stuff, blah, blah. No, I ain't going to get into that little petty stuff. I'm a man. I ain't got to get into that. But I do have some audio and stuff for y'all. I want y'all to hear from this gentleman, his perspective on things. I wasn't speaking. Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. Today's title and topic is who popularized the term YouTube streets? The dirty sector won't tell you. But we have a special guest here with us today on the phone. My brother, Dollar Skills. And he's going to start the conversation. You got the floor now, Dollar.
What up, bro? What's good?
You got the flow. Who popularized the term YouTube streets? Give us your point of view.
Well, from what I saw, you got a comment from me as far back as 2018.
We finna find that now.
On the wall of this platform, speaking about YouTube streets. Now, I saw the video you did a little earlier, and that's what kind of prompted this. I put a comment on the wall. I think it's your first video, not the one right before this, but the one before that, where I know that based on my comment around 2018, from my recollection, you're the first person I ever heard put the term YouTube and streets together as far back as around 2017. And I let it be known that based on my comment in 2018, it's...
But before we go too far, let's deal with it. Because the simplicity of putting YouTube and streets together is that YouTube was becoming the streets. Gangsters was popping up on YouTube. Hassan Camel, I killed people. I did this. I did that. Bam died me and all that. The streets was coming to YouTube. And I was active with the streets coming to YouTube. So I started using the term YouTube streets. Did I come up with it? No, I popularized it. You know why I popularized it? Because I was bringing the streets to YouTube. I didn't bring Hassan to YouTube. But when Hassan hit YouTube and I interviewed him, the streets was here. The streets was watching. They've been watching. The hip hop industry was watching. Everybody and their mamas was watching. It's a popular term. People will kill for that term because to have that term and to have what I created and made famous is power. No one wants to give me that type of power. That's why they won't tell you that I created it. They want to fight for it. We can fight for it though, but go ahead.
Shows that the term wasn't made right when I made the comment. We were already using the term. At the time, I was your chat mod. You had other moderators, people like...
So now let's deal with that because everybody want to talk about their chat mods. Who chat mods have been in legal paperwork in court? If your chat mod ain't that good, you ain't got the best chat mod because I had the best chat mod on YouTube, which created the chat mod whole scenario. Chat mods want nothing till I create them. Then people running around trying to be chat mods and trying to do this and try and create their little groups and everything. Oh, for what I created. But I ain't gonna sit up here and boy, y'all would keep saying I see it and keep listening to this channel.
Like Nerd Live and all of us were pretty much helping with the platform. So the first time I heard you say YouTube streets was around 2017. And it was around the time that the back and forth with you and Hassan started. Now, another thing that I think people don't understand about the dirty sector is I would even credit you to not start in the dirty sector, but kicking off what started the dirty sector as it relates to Kev Gills.
Kev Gills, you know why Kev Gills is even on YouTube? Because Digital Pit Boss went got him and tried to work him in our situation. But as he did with a lot of people, he was trying to steal people from me and build him a situation. He had some show talking about in the morning with Pit Boss or whatever. And that's why Kev Gill created Coughing Kush in the morning and everything else. Everything come off this platform. Oh, man. But we ain't going to talk.
So, like a lot of people who might be new to YouTube, they don't realize the history. And I got to see you on Our Smoke. I saw most of it, not all of it. But I saw them like different content creators giving their perspective of the dirty sector. And I just want to break it down that the whole dirty sector was really created off the back, in my opinion, because I was around as far back as 2015. So you're talking 11 years ago was when I started rocking with the Israel Doctrine platform. And somewhere around 2017, when you had Hassan Campbell do an interview with you, and then the fallout happened between you, him, Kev Gills, and the YouTuber Conscious Speculation. that was when the term dirty got put on a YouTuber before the sector was created. The first YouTuber ever called dirty was Kev Gills. And the background on why Kev started getting called dirty, and I'll say he was being called dirty by Hassan Campbell. But I'm going to say you prompted that because another thing that I feel like you were the first person that I ever heard say on YouTube is the term narrative, right? So I got to give this background so it all lines up to how the dirty sector was created from my point of view. And basically, the word narrative, the first time I ever heard somebody speak about narrative-based companies was Israel Doctrine. And I'll tell you something that we spoke about in the private after 2015, somewhere around 2016, Israel Doctrine sent me a breakdown of a company out of Georgia. I don't remember the company, but it involved narratives. And we had private discussions where he totally explained to me that he understood that everything that was going on online was based on narratives. So now in comes Hassan Campbell, Africa Bambaataa, and the first person that called Hassan out on his BS, I'm going to say, was Tommy Sotomayor, but then Conscious Speculation. Conscious Speculation, which is a channel that has a lot of questionable things around that. I won't get too deep into that. He called a scam alert on Hassan Campbell. But at the same time, Israel Doctrine had just interviewed Hassan, and he too started to question things. So it was kind of right around the same time the scam alert was called. Carl got into a back and forth with Conscious Speculation, and he was telling him, stop dirtying up my narrative. So that's why I brought up the term narrative, because the first time dirty was being put in front of something was when Israel Doctrine was arguing with different YouTubers that was taking different topics about Hassan off his platform and dirtying up the narrative. And Kev Gills is one of them as well, because Kev Gills.
So with that said, the whole thing, the dirty sector is created to dirty up narratives. First narrative they had to dirty up was my narrative. The dirty sector comes from the black sector in other places. Kev Gills was a part of the dirty sector. All this stuff is because of me. Ron Savage, I did it. You ain't do nothing. I did it. Other people, I did it. No. I motivated y'all to dirty up my narrative by my actions. So with that said, shove over with. Leave your comment. Let me know what you think about the dirty sector, who created it, why they created it, and everything else. And why Fat Joe spoke about it and everything else, because the thing is to outshine the YouTube streets. Everybody claim that they streets until it's time to be in the YouTube streets doing what you want to do, because they know I'm sitting over these YouTube streets. But with that said, peace, love y'all. I'm out.